So I like hanging around other people, and I feel like that's the best way you can learn and like move forward in life as well. So that way you can kind of use their life experiences and kind of gauge like, okay, this is where I'm trying to go. You know, this is what they're doing. Like, I feel like it's not deep. Like, some of them are just like, you know, part of our personality. Like, I feel like, you know, the facts about you are what makes up your personality or your character or your whatever it is you are as a person. Like, you know. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Goldie. On today's video, I'll be doing something a little bit different. This is actually something that my friend recommended. She thought it'd be fun to do like a cute, nice little video doing 25 facts about me. So these are just random facts about me. I thought it would be a fun way for you guys to get to know me a little bit better as well. You know, some are like pros and some are cons, but like just random facts about me, and I thought I'd just share that with you guys. Funny enough, it was really hard trying to put 25 things together because I was like, oh, fact about me, trying to remember and trying to write things down. But like, yeah, I wanted to put 25 random facts about me to share with you guys so you guys can get to know me a little bit better. And yeah, I'm going to be using my phone because I put some of the pointers down on my phone. So yeah, let's get to it. 25 random facts about me. Alright guys, before we get into the video, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you click on that subscribe button. Also click on the notification button next to that so that you'll be the first to know every time I upload a new video. Now let's get into the video. Okay, so the first one is, my favorite color is blue, green, purple, black, white. Basically, I don't have a favorite color. Like, I literally like have a favorite color for like 1 or 2 months and then I move on to another favorite color. So how it works for me is like, if I wear something that I like, then it becomes my favorite color for like the next couple months, and then when I find something else that I like, whatever color that is, then that becomes my favorite color. So I don't actually have a favorite color, although I think it's blue, but I don't think I have a specific like color that's just one my favorite color. I just like color in things that I like in the moment, and then my favorite color will change like in the next like 2 months or so. So like, yeah, I don't have a favorite color. I hate crowded places. I don't even know how to describe it. I just hate when there's like a crowd that is not controlled. I don't mind if there's a lot of people and it's like controlled, but when it's just crowded and everyone's just moving like different direction, I hate that. Like, I get like so uncomfortable. Like, I just don't like crowded places. And that's funny because I'm in the media, I'm always in like crowded places, I'm always at events. But I feel like when it's like concerts and things like that, like festivals, I just feel like I get so uncomfortable because I don't like crowded places. I have a love-hate relationship with food. As much as I love food, at the same time, I feel like sometimes I don't. So basically, I go like 2 days not eating like proper food, like maybe just eat like fruit and snacks, and then the next couple of days I would just eat any and everything I see. Like, I would just eat like a pig, and then go another couple of days and not eat. Like, I don't understand it, but that's literally what I've been doing recently. I don't know why, but I think it's just part of me. Like, whenever I eat, like for a couple of days, I just feel like, oh, the next couple of days I'm not gonna eat, like just to balance it out. But yeah, I guess when I don't see food, I'm okay, but when I see food, I go in like pfft. Number 4, I love intellectual conversation. Like, I hate small talks. Like, if you're gonna have a conversation with me, it has to be meaningful. I hate when people start a conversation with you and it's just not going nowhere, or when people talk to you but they're not really saying what they want to say. They're just like, I hate hello, hi, you know, just things like that. I hate small talks, and I enjoy intellectual conversation because I feel like that's actually the best way to get to know people. When you have intellectual conversation with somebody, you can get to like gauge them and see where they are, like, you know, where they kind of like stand, like, you know, so that you can see the kind of conversation and how you can vibe with them. I love intellectual conversation and I hate small talks. I love tattoos and piercing. Like, whew, I have loads. I'm not gonna say how many, but I also love it when I see on people. Like I love when I see like cute tattoos on people, or like really weird piercing on people. I really like that. Like I don't think it's a fetish thing, but I just like tattoos and I love piercing. Number 6, I am not sweet tooth. Like I know that sounds weird for a girl. I don't really eat cake, chocolate and ice cream, which is like the 3 things that girls like, you know, crave the most. I think I only ever hate those things like maybe like once in 3 months, and that's ever like maybe if it's a birthday, there's a cake, or maybe I'm just really bored and I just want an ice cream. But I would never go to the shop and buy ice cream or cake or chocolate. Like I'm not sweet tooth at all. I'm not. Number 7, I am a very strong person, but I'm also very emotional. So for people that know me, they know me as this strong lady, and I tend to always tap into my strong side, because whenever I show emotion, like it kind of takes over. Like I tend to just always try to stay strong, because whenever I show emotion, like that can go on forever, because when my emotion comes out, it kind of comes out. Like, so it's like I get very emotional, so I tend not to show that side of me and just try to show the strong side of me and just stay strong, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I am strong and I'm emotional. But number 8, I'm a sort of person that I like and I love deeply. Like when I like something or somebody, I like deeply. Like I am like genuine. Like I go into something like wholeheartedly. Like if I like you, I like you genuinely. Like literally there's no in between with me. I go in deep. So but the bad thing about that is when I switch, or when I go the other way, which means when I stop liking you, you kind of like don't exist to me. Like I'm gonna go the other way. It's like the way I love deep is the same way I kind of live deep. So I'm like, yeah. So there is no in between with me. I'm either all in or all out. Like I can't do middle ground. I'm not one of those people that be like, yeah, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like I can't do that. If I'm in, I'm in. If I'm not in, then I'm out. So I'm either all in or I'm all out. There's no in between. I don't do in between. So it's like you either get 100% of me or you get nothing of me. That's how I am. Number 10, I am very strong-willed. Like I stick to my guns. Like I think I said this in my previous video. Like if I want to do something, I'm doing it because I want to do it. If I don't want to do it, there's nothing, absolutely nothing that can make me do it. So I am very strong with when it comes to like being in control of like my life, the things that I want to do. I stick to my guns. I stick to what I believe in. I don't get swayed by other people's opinion. Like I just stick to what I believe in and I go with that. Number 11, okay, this is really bad, guys. I am terrible at communicating. Like my friends and my family especially, they say this to me all the time. Like I'm really bad at communicating, and I don't even know why, guys. Like I feel like I don't even have an explanation for this. I just always forget. I feel like my brain doesn't tell me to communicate with people. I just be like, oh yeah, they're fine, they're good. Like I always forget to like just randomly text and check in on people, or like, you know, check how people are doing and call people. Like I'm just really bad at like communicating, and I think it's because I feel like I don't want to bother people, because sometimes I feel like I don't want people to bother me. So sometimes I feel maybe that's what people are thinking as well. So in my head I'll be like, oh, I don't want to bother people because I don't want to be bothered. But it's not like in a bad way. I just always forget to communicate. So I'm trying to get better with that, which is I just set myself a goal to like either text them once like a week just to know that I have texted. But like, yeah, I'm really bad at communication, but I do stay in touch. Number 12, I love my space, and I can't even explain how much I enjoy my own space. In as much as I love people, I love to be around people, there's nothing I love more than just being in my own space. Like I can be in my own space for days and be okay with it. I feel like I'm a very introverted extrovert, if that makes sense. Because I feel like when I'm out, I'm extrovert, but when I'm in, I'm introvert. So I think that's an introverted extrovert. So like, yeah, I just love my own space. Like I can be in my own space and just be okay with it. enjoy my own company. Like I am so fun like by myself, so I just love being in my own space. Yeah. So number 13, I am an overthinker, which sometimes make me a big worrier. Like I overthink about every single thing. I've been trying not to do as much as I used to. You know, whenever I cannot feel myself doing that, I cannot mentally tell myself to stop. I overthink things. Like little thing like this, I could be thinking about it and just start putting different imagination together, and then before you know it, I start worrying about it, which I've been trying not to do. But yeah, it's hard, but you know, I'm an overthinker and I worry. Yes. Okay, number 14, I am forgetful. Mostly when it comes to dates and events. I am so forgetful, like oh my god. Like when it comes to family birthdays, my sister usually like reminds me, like she would tell me like maybe 2 days before, text me like it's my niece's birthday in 2 days, or my nephew's birthday, or even my other sister's or my brother's birthday. And when it comes to like event things that have happened in the past, sometimes I forget, and then when people remind me, I'll be like, oh yeah, but I don't know what that is, but it's just specific with dates and events. So I'm forgetful, or I'll forget that, oh, I've got an event like in 2 weeks. I don't understand it, but I'm forgetful when it comes to dates and events or things to do. Yeah, I'm forgetful about that. Number 15, I am very, very self-disciplined. Like I believe in doing the right thing and the proper thing. I think from a very young age, I've always noticed this about me. Like I've always been the one that think about what is the right thing to do, what is the proper thing to do, even if it's like the unpopular opinion, even if it is like not what everyone else is doing. And I think that comes from like, you know, me being, like I said, like I stick to my guns. I believe in what I believe. So like I'm very self-disciplined. Like I feel like I will hardly do things that are out of character, let me put it that way. So I'm very self-disciplined when it comes to like just doing the right thing and doing the proper thing. You know, I am, let's just say I'm a good girl, all right? Okay, so number 16, now this is fun. My favorite artist of all time, okay guys, like this is deep, okay? Of all time, like, is 50 Cent and Rick Ross, right? Funny story, when I was still a teenager, I had a dream that I was married to 50 Cent. And since that time, I would literally tell my friends that I'm gonna marry 50 Cent. And for a long time, I actually believed it. And then after a while, I moved on to Rick Ross. Like, I'm not talking about the Rick Ross right now. I'm talking about the Rick Ross when he was still like big, you know. I literally was like so in love with him. Like I cannot even explain it. My friends used to laugh at me like, what you see in him? I'm like, you guys just don't understand. I was so in love with him. Like I thought I was gonna marry 50 Cent, and then I thought I was gonna be like, you know, with Rick Ross. I don't even know like what that is, but yeah, I've always been really like just obsessed with 50 Cent. I'm still obsessed with him, and I still feel like maybe someday I might marry 50 Cent. I don't know, but he doesn't even know that I exist, guys. So maybe we can make that happen. Can we just like maybe let him know that I exist, you know, find him or something like that? But yeah, but in terms of my favorite artists, those are just like, I guess, artists that I guess I had a crush on, or I was like really like, you know, in lust with, let me put it that way. But in terms of my favorite artists, so American artists, I'll have to say J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. Like I just feel like they're great lyricists, and like the music really resonate with me, and I really deep like the message in their music. Nigerian artists of all time, Olamide is Bay. I remember from Enuduro, even though I didn't understand like 70% of what he was saying, I fell in love with him. I was like, this is my guy. UK will have to be Ed Sheeran. It used to be Tiny Temper. Like I was so in love with Tiny Temper as well, but then now he's Ed Sheeran. So like, yeah, that's my favorite artist. Yeah, number 17, I like to hang around people that are older than me, and I have like more life experiences. I think that's from like me being in the media, because when I got into the media, my goal was to work with people that have experiences or people that like way older than me, so I can learn from them. And I think I kind of carried that into my personal life. So I like to like hang around people that are older than me, you know. So usually I have friends my age group, but I like to also like hang around people that are like way older than me, so that I can learn from them, because I feel like there's no point having people in your life if you're not learning from them, if you're not getting anything out of it. So yeah, I like hanging around older people. Number 18, I come from a very large family. Like when I say large, I mean large family. I had like sisters, brothers, cousins, like loads growing up. There was a huge family, but I want a small family. Like I think if it was up to me, I would only have like one child. But I feel like, because sometimes, you know, you just have to compromise. I'm willing to have like two. So basically I would want a small family of 4. So basically that would be me, my partner, and 2. I think having a large family, I love it. I love all the experiences that came with it. I love all the like best friends that you get to grow up with. But I just think, me personally as a person, I would want a small family. So number 19, I know how to mind my business. When I say I know how to mind my business, like you could be doing something right next to me, right here, and I would just like act like nothing is going on. I would just face my front and mind my business. And I think that has paid off in a very good way. Like it pays to mind your business. Like I feel like some people just don't know how to do that. I am like the master key at minding my business. Like even when you put your business out there, I will still mind my business. So it's like, mind the business that pays you, because girl, I'll be minding my business so much that I don't even have time for anyone else's business. Number 20, I don't depend on people for nothing. Like, you know, I've always been very independent. I think that stems from like obviously like living by myself from a very young age. So I've always like to do things on my own. I depend on people. I don't wait on people to do stuff. I do things on my own. Apart from my family, which fair enough, you know, it's like because I come from a large family, I'm kind of used to that, you know, still having that family system, especially my brother. I feel like half of the things I do in this life, I cannot do it without my brother. So shout out to my brother. One love. You know I love you, bro. I love you, bro. Yeah, so like my brother is literally like my life. He's like I call him my small daddy. So yeah, I pretty much like depend on my brother for most things, technical things. But in terms of general things, like just getting things done, day-to-day life, I just like get on with it. Okay, number 21, I like to do things in my own time. Like this is a good and a bad thing. I don't like being told what to do. Like, not in a bad way. I don't mind you telling me to do something, but I don't like it when you tell me to do something and then you're waiting for me to do it right there, right now, in your own time. No, like that's not gonna get me to do it. Like even my family knows that. So if they tell me something, I'm like, okay, you know what? I've got it, I've received it, now let me do it in my own time. So I like to do things in my own time. It's like, if you're waiting for me to do something, that's just gonna make me not want to do it even more. So I like to take my time and do things in my own time, so that way I know I'm doing it because I want to do it, not because you've asked me to do it. I have a really bad pronunciation with certain things, as you can tell there. I don't know why. Like I feel like there's just certain words that I cannot pronounce no matter how much I try. Like something like exquisite. I think I actually pronounced it right. There's certain words I cannot pronounce for the love of, like, I don't know. I try, I just cannot pronounce them. So I have really bad pronunciation sometimes, and I think sometimes when I talk really fast as well, I can hear back and I'll be like, nah, you didn't pronounce that right. But anyways, I know what I said, you know what I said, it's all good. So but like, yeah, I have really bad pronunciation with certain words, and yeah, as long as you can understand what I said, that's all that matters. So like, yeah. I have phobia of locking doors, especially toilet doors. Like I feel like when I lock toilet doors, I feel like someone's going to attack me. I know this is weird, and it's got nothing to do with any sort of trauma or life experience. It's just random. Whenever you go into the toilet, obviously when I use the toilet in my house or whatever, I don't lock the door. I close it, but I don't lock it. And sometimes when I go out, like in a restaurant and stuff, and you know, the doors, you have to kind of like latch them, if not they're gonna keep pushing. I don't do that. And then when somebody walk past, I'll be like, oh sorry. Like, I have phobia of locking doors because I feel like someone's gonna attack me if I lock the doors, like toilet doors especially. I just don't know why I have phobia of locking toilet doors. Yeah. Number 24, like, this is personal, but I don't even know what it is about. I feel like people don't understand me as a person, and I don't know if anyone can relate to this. Like, it's not so much like in a bad way, but sometimes I sit down and I think about myself as a person, and then I think about, like, you know, what kind of energy do I give out, or what do people think about you and stuff like that. And sometimes I feel like people don't get me as a person. Like, maybe friends around me, but like maybe people that are not very close to me, I feel like they don't get me as a person. And for me, it's like, if only you get me as a person and you really like in my head and you kind of see, like, you know, the things that I think about and things like that, you will get me, you will love me. But I do get the feeling sometimes like people don't understand me as a person. So yeah, but I guess that's life. Like, people are not going to understand you because they're not in your head. But I feel like that bugs me sometimes, because I feel like sometimes you feel like you're being misunderstood because people don't get you. 25 is my favorite animal is a monkey. And guys, I have wanted a monkey for the longest time I can remember. Like, I remember there was even a time where I was just researching how to get a pet monkey. Like, I want a pet monkey so bad. I feel like I'm still gonna get that sometime in this lifetime. Or if somebody wants to get me a monkey, I would love you forever and ever. I want a pet monkey. Like, I have wanted this for so long. I just love monkeys. I feel like they're just so cute. Like, it's just so adorable. Like, yeah, I want a pet monkey. Yeah, I think that was 25. Yeah, so guys, that was 25 random facts about me. I hope with this point you guys, you know, get to know me a little bit better and a little bit more insight into, like, you know, who Goldie is as a person. And yeah, just, you know, I'm sure some people obviously have this, like, you know, fact as well. And, you know, there's sometimes where you kind of battle with yourself about these things, actually the ones that you feel like maybe they're not so positive, but then you just have to understand that's what makes you you, because, you know, those are whole part of you, and that's what makes you the person that you are. So you have to embrace all of it. And yeah, so that's it guys, 25 random facts about me. And right guys, if you haven't subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe. Also click on the notification button next to that so that you'll be the first to know every time I upload a new video. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, share, comment, like, you know, just, you know, let's relay. And yeah, I hope you guys, you know, enjoy the video, and then I will see you guys in my next video. Until next time guys, make sure you stay fabulous. Bye bye.